How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. We have Sleeve Cannon with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
I'm Anton. I sing in the band.
My name's Kyle. I play drums.
My name's Andre. I play bass.
My name's Troy. I play guitar.
Awesome, guys. So the first question is the most seminary question. How did you guys start out the band, and how did you guys all come together? Who wants to take the reins on this one?
I got it. Yeah, we all started out, as Austin musicians. We came here because we all, wanted to live the Music City life. And, me and Anton go way back. We were in high school together.
Okay.
So, we kind of met up here, coincidentally. We were both doing our own kind of projects, our own kind of thing. And then, I had some stuff fall through. He had some stuff fall through. So we're like, let's make a band, bro. And it's cool. And so we got on Craigslist and we found Andre there. He was looking for some music as well. We got together, jammed with one of our other friends, Trey Abraham, for a while. And we started kind of collabing as that project. Then as that kind of fell through, Trey Pham came in, added his own unique flair and style to the band. And now we're Sleeve Cannon 2.0. Just kidding.
And how did both Trey and Andre, you guys can say your own perspective from the story, but how did you guys feel when you got reached out to? You're like, oh yeah, now it's like this band wants to hit me up and we want us to do stuff. So how did you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I remember moving to Austin in the beginning of 2017, but it took me so long to find reliable musicians, so I kept looking for people on Craigslist, and I found Anton. And then we jammed a little bit, and there was chemistry there. So then after that we got with Kyle and pretty much formed the band from there.
What about you, Trey?
I've been doing music full time in Austin for a while, and then I met Andre through some other bands I was playing on the same bill, and they asked me to join them on their tour, just like a sub. And then I haven't left yet.
So you could say things are going well.
Yeah.
Awesome, guys. And then the next question is, I think the thing that kind of shocked me, when I was reading the email, shouts to Erica, I want to know where the band Sleeve Cannon, the name Sleeve Cannon came from, because I know that's I feel like some people are a little hit or miss on asking or answering that question, but this name just seemed too interesting not to ask. So how did you guys come up with that name?
It's probably less interesting than whatever anyone is imagining. But the truth is, we were playing a board game. Me and Trey Abraham and some other friends were playing this game, Twilight Imperium, which if you have 10 hours to kill on a board game, I highly recommend that board game. But there's little cannon, space cannon pieces. And my friend Emily had one on the sleeve of her shirt, and she was moving, and someone was like, "Look out! You're gonna knock over your sleeve cannon." And we were looking for band names at the time, and I was like, "Okay, that's going on the list for sure."
What was also on the running potential list of names? Because
there were some really bad ones.
I don't know if you want to say them or not. I'm just curious.
I remember one was medical socks. We weren't good at that at all, so I'm glad we found Sleeve Cannon at least.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad it wasn't. Maybe you'll name a song "Medical Socks" as a ode to the name. Who knows?
But we have to.
Next question, guys. Another important question. Who are you guys influenced by? I guess we can go through the ranks and see what's up.
That means I'm bottom rank, just so you guys realize.
So you're going last. You're the closer.
I'm the closer. Everybody? No? All right, I guess I'll go then. My influences all stem from, early 90s, early 2000s pop punk. That's all I listened to growing up, one of those emo kids. So, I love me some Blink-182, Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, love that kind of stuff. And I find inspiration, guitar-wise, because I play guitar as well, but mostly for drums through pop punk, because I said this in one of our last interviews, it really is a dynamic area for drums, because guitar is so simple in pop punk,
Yeah.
So you need those drummers to influence or accent and add, some dynamics to it to actually give it some body and melody, So I find a lot of inspiration in pop punk. Travis Barker is my, that guy top of the list drummer in my opinion.
I would agree. Yeah. Anton, Andre, Trey, any of you?
Personally, I kind of got into music on my own, sort of through like the first time I heard Nirvana when I was like 14. I was like, man, this really is speaking to me right now. So I kind of did a deep dive into like contemporary artists of like the early 90s for them, like Sonic Youth, or their inspiration from the Pixies, and got kind of into more like David Bowie, Talking Heads kind of stuff.
Ooh, okay.
And
Yeah.
like a little bit of shoegaze. So I just started like becoming a vacuum for like just kind of weird noisy rock, and like up to like the OCs and Ariel Pink and stuff, like just kind of consuming everything. And finally I was like, okay, I think I have like my inspiration for the sound I want to make.
There we go. Andre or Trey?
I guess I'll go. I don't know. I'm influenced by so many different types of music, everything from jazz to funk to hip hop and punk rock. Just so many bands to list, but I'm mostly influenced by bands that are willing to do different sounds in their music and are willing to take that risk of doing something different.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Trey?
I grew up on a lot of classic rock, a lot of Jimi Hendrix and Pink Floyd and stuff like that. And recently I've been doing a lot of funk and jazz. And lately I've been really jamming a band called The Who, which is like a Mongolian throat singing metal band. I really
Ooh,
like them.
interesting. Never heard that.
I thought you were just gonna say like The Who. I was like, have you guys heard of that band before?
Might have
Also
heard
really
them.
like Hunher, which is like a Tuvan folk Mongolian group.
There you go. I thought the same thing. I was like, wait, what? I was like,
It's an underground band called The Who.
Yeah, the underground band. No one's heard of them before, ever. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you clarified, because I felt like most people would have been like, wait, where's Trey been? Like, I would have been very.
What year is it?
What year is it? I have no idea. No, I would have defended Trey. Don't come after him in the comments. But just because it's just listen more. But anyway, I thought it was very interesting because I had a chance to listen to some of your guys' music before we came on, and I do feel like you guys kind of. There wasn't a particular genre that I thought of initially when I was listening to your music, which it's no diss. I just thought it was pretty impressive to see, like, you know, as you guys have mentioned, anything from like jazz to like classic rock really felt like in that whole midst of different things. And I probably still won't be able to put my finger on it. So that's usually a good thing, good sign. I enjoy that sort of stuff, a little bit more like out there sort of rock stuff. So I would highly recommend it. I honestly couldn't usually I try to figure out what bands like kind of are assimilated to you guys, but it's so vast that I don't feel like I could put a particular band, like a couple bands on it. So go check them out, and then you can let me know in the comments what bands you feel like they're closely assimilated to, because I'm curious what type of answers you guys are going to give me. But
I always tell people that
what are you going to say?
I tell people everyone's favorite Austin bands and make it a lot noisier.
That is fair. That is a fair assessment. I feel like that's
Anytime
good.
someone asks me what genre we play, I pause for a good 20 seconds and just kind of walk away slowly.
That is also fair. Yeah, I would get. Yeah, I would have. If somebody came out to me and were like, you know, what type of sound do you think Sleeve Cannon comes up with? And I'm just like, I don't know if I'd be able to answer that for you.
Terrible.
You're just gonna have to listen to them for yourself. I wouldn't say they're terrible.
We're actually jamming out like a reggae-esque kind of jam right now. Trying to get that one written and out. It's pretty fun.
You're gonna be the next Sublime, right?
I started playing that part as a joke and like, let's roll with it. Okay.
It sounds good.
Yeah, I like it.
Can't knock it if it sounds good.
Next question, guys. Keeping it more current. Who have you guys been jamming recently? What's on your Spotify or whatever you listen to? What have you been listening to lately?
Oh, go ahead, Kyle.
I mean, I've just been jamming like Black Pumas. You guys ever heard of them? They're really good.
Yeah, I've heard of Black Pumas.
A lot of them. I know this sounds funny. I was laughing with these guys the other day about it. I recently discovered Greta Van Fleet, even though they're like probably like one of the most popular rock bands in the world.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay.
I've been diving into their discography. It's really good.
And yeah, we were like you like Greta Van Fleet, you might like this band Led Zeppelin.
I was gonna get on Trey, I was gonna get on Kyle's case because we were all jumping on Trey about the Who, and I was like, Greta Van Fleet's like on the classic rock wave. So
I'll be honest, I listen more Mongolian Who than actual Who.
Fair. Anyone else?
To keep it Texas, like Kyle's answer, Khruangbin's new album. If you have not heard that,
Oh yeah, it's a great album.
Yeah, really loving that. It's all over my playlist, and I'm really just trying to keep track of everything that's coming out this year, because I think this year, just the weirdness of this year makes for like a really unique time period to release music. So I have a playlist that's like every album I see that's new this year, I'm just putting it on that playlist, and I'll just shuffle that all day.
Sounds like a good move.
Today I was jamming this band called Nemegata. They're like a Colombian gypsy punk band. So it's like gypsy punk mixed with Latin. It's pretty cool.
Very interesting. I'll have to give that a listen. That sounds
they're great.
Very intriguing. Trey?
I'm listening to a lot of Fearless Flyers and Lake Street Dive.
Lake Street Dive. Shout outs to those guys. They came on a little bit ago. So shout outs to them.
Yeah, I had tickets to them, and then, the world ended.
That's very fair. We're gonna move past that because I feel like everybody has to have that little bit of positivity. I understand we're going through some interesting times, so we're gonna move it on to a fun question, guys. If you guys could pick a song to cover collectively, what song would you guys cover?
I've been really wanting to do.
Can we mention what we've done before?
Yeah, you can mention what you've done before, but I'd be curious to see if you had to add a new one to that list of cover songs.
Anyone? No?
I would like to trash up some top 40 song.
Ooh, okay. Any in particular, Trey?
I need to listen to top 40 stuff.
Fair.
I always thought as a band it'd be really fun to cover something like the Foo Fighters. I'm way too mainstream though. These guys know all the unique, eclectic stuff.
You keep everybody grounded, Kyle.
I think we could do some cool stuff. Speaking of top 40, like with Billie Eilish, I would love to cover her and just kind of see
You're like
what
the complete opposite singer that she is.
Exactly. Yeah. I want to see like what us trying to do that comes up with.
That'd be interesting.
I've always thought it'd be fun.
As opposite as Billie Eilish as possible.
I've always thought it'd be fun to cover this song by the Specials. It's called Concrete Jungle.
Okay.
It's a great ska song.
There we go.
Oh, no joke, guys. In all seriousness, we should cover The Cursive, Great Decay. You ever hear that song?
Nope.
Never heard of it.
Cursive, man. Look it up.
I like how
Great
everybody's like, yeah. Yeah, I've heard it.
We should cover that song, man. It's so good.
There we go.
Off the original.
That would have been interesting. But if you guys have any recommendations for Sleeve Cannon, you should drop them in the comments. Maybe they'll give it a check out, and who knows, you might see a cover very soon. But speaking about Sleeve Cannon, since I feel like a lot of people watching this are new to your band, what would be one song you would recommend them to listen to if they like just found out? They're like, this band seems interesting. I like what's going on here, but like I want to know what type of music's like. What song that they would choose to listen to of their own music? I
really like the song Unaccompanied off our album. I think that's a really good intro to us if you haven't heard anything else.
I really like Unaccompanied's good, but I'm gonna go with Bolt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a high tempo, fun song.
I would say Cave, because that's a really different song from the rest of the album.
Okay. Trey?
We say Vault too. Just Cave has too much me on it to recommend it.
Ooh, okay. We got a double for Cave, so that might be the
I also like that Andre's like, give us a song to introduce us to your band. He's like, the one that doesn't sound anything like us.
Wow, that was some deep digs, Kyle.
I mean, it's a pretty short album. You can just introduce the whole thing.
That's true. You could.
It's just one 35-minute song, really.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. That's what the band says. So now you can let them know in the comments if it sounds like one 35-minute long song. So the next question, guys, another fun one. Gotta ask, favorite food to eat? What's the go-to?
So I'm probably the only one who's unhealthy in the band. I can't get past classic cheeseburger, man. I'm a burger guy. Give me a burger. I'm happy.
Yeah, Kyle and I grew up in New Mexico, and I really just like anything with green or red chili. For anyone who's been in New Mexico knows what I'm talking about. Like, give me some chicken or cheese enchiladas with some chili on them, just smothered. Delicious.
Or a green chili bacon burger, you know.
Pretty good.
I like breakfast tacos, which is a thing in Texas.
Ooh, yes. Speaking the language, Andre. Like that. Trey?
I'm gonna go Vietnamese and say shaken beef, balak lak.
Ooh, okay. There we go. That's awesome. Next question, guys. Keeping it back with the music-related questions. If you guys could pick somebody to collaborate with, whether it be a guest feature on your next record or a producer you'd like to work with in the future, who would it be?
Huh?
I think there's just so many options of like local artists in Austin that I would like to work with one day. I'd say like Christian Bland comes to mind from the Black Angels, of course. Yeah, anyone involved in like the Black Angels or Ringo Death Star or the Octopus Project, like those guys are local heroes.
Nice.
I always think an interesting collaboration to mix genres. I like getting, you know, modern or local rappers in on the scene. My buddy UFO, possibly doing some lines on the track would be real sweet over some guitar solos and bass beats.
Trey?
I'm gonna say my buddy Bomani Ray Barton. He's a local rapper, a guitarist, and he does everything. It makes me feel real bad about myself.
I feel that. Andre?
I don't know anyone in particular, but I said someone who's really good at synthesizer or keyboard.
Ooh,
People
okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Wow, you guys all had very diverse and local answers. I appreciate that. Next question, guys. If there was another musical instrument you could master, what would it be?
Theremin.
There we go. Kyle with the off-the-wall pick.
I'd say violin would be super cool to know how to do, just to like surprise people. Just whip out a
I
violin.
just bought a cello, so I want to say
Oh.
There we go. Look at that. Trey
Guess
with
I don't
the
have
cello.
to.
I don't know.
I would like to master the sitar if I ever get one. That'd be fun.
Okay. You guys got some...
Banjo is a beautiful, fun instrument too. I would like to do that. Combine both mediums, guitar and drums.
Yeah. I feel like Kyle is just trying to insert just some weird instrument into Sleeve Cannon,
No,
which is
I
totally
actually-
cool.
I do play banjo. I love it. It's so fun.
I'm expecting a banjo
The
solo.
whole time?
I'm
Kyle, did you
Jump
find
off.
banjo?
Jump off the drums.
I'm expecting that next time. Somebody better get video of that, Kyle. Somebody better get video of you jumping off the drum kit to play some banjo. I just want to rip in banjo solo, you know?
Throw your hat down, start dancing.
There we go. Next question, guys. A personal favorite of mine because I am a nerd and I like asking it. But if you guys could be a video game character, who would you be?
I'd go Master Chief all day, man.
Oof, he was right out the gate. Kyle is Spitfire tonight.
Master Chief, baby.
There we go.
I'd say the Dragonborn from Skyrim.
Oh, okay. Vibing.
Learn some chants.
Trey or Andre?
I can go basic and say Spider-Man.
Fair. That's a good move. Good move. Andre?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
I knew it.
Again, we're not going to touch that at all. I'm going to completely glaze over that whole comment. We're going to move into the next question, guys, which is keeping it music related as well. If you guys could compile a dream tour lineup, who would be on it? I feel like obviously have to mention that your band is on it, but to make it more interesting, each one of you pick one band and that is your tour.
I'm gonna keep it local still and go with Big Bill. We played one show with them. Love those guys. If you haven't checked out Big Bill, please check them out. They're great.
I love a band amazing to tour with, would be As and We. They're from Santa Fe, Mexico, where me and Anton are from.
Trey or Andre?
I'm gonna say it should be a lineup of all our other bands: Hating Nate, Moon Medallion, Blue Tongue.
That's sick. Okay. Andre?
It'd be fun to tour with Primus because they're so wacky.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I could honestly see that. That would be tight. I feel like you guys would fit in, perfectly. But the other bands you guys play in, that'd be very I would just want to see like a round robin of all of you guys playing, like you'd be like, "Oh shit, I got to hop into this, this band." Be very
That was our
cool.
Spider-House show.
There we go. Well, maybe you'll have to do it again. I feel like that one's the most feasible, but Primus, if you want to take Sleeve Cannon on tour, that would be super sick.
Yes.
Next question, guys. In your opinion, who puts on a great live performance?
Anton Terrell.
Thanks.
Are you talking about other bands?
Yes.
Oh,
You guys have never been to like a hardcore pop punk show, man? Like 4 Years Strong, fucking, those shows are epic as hell, dude. Crowd diving, just like they're like powerful, like small venue shows, man.
I would agree.
Like those guys put on so much energy, dude. And there's like 7 people in one fucking band just killing it.
That's true.
It only sounds like 3 people are playing though.
I don't know. I saw.
I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, who?
Theo Katzman, saw him at Antone's.
Nice.
Nice.
King
Andre?
Khan and the Shrines, from King Khan and the Barbecue Show. Also, that guy is insane live. Like whipped out his junk a bunch of times. Like
Step it up, Anton.
crowd surfing with a tuba. Just incredible stuff.
That's what all of my shows are missing is someone hanging dong. I would love
Am I
that.
going to see your Steve Cannon in the next show?
One of my favorite bands that I saw live was this surf rock band called Daikaiju. They're from Alabama, and like they light their drum sets on fire and like their guitars, and people hold their drum sets in the air and they keep playing. It's like an amazing show.
They just moved to Austin too.
Yeah, they just moved to Austin.
Oh my God.
We need live music back. Stat.
Yes, I know. I feel that. But I've never heard. You have a 2 firsts for me. I've never heard somebody wick their junk out live at a show. I mean, that just seems insane, first of all. And secondly, I've never heard of bands. I mean, I'm sure it's there, but I've never heard it personally of bands setting their equipment on fire. So that's also a first. So shout outs to you guys for having 2 firsts and 1 interview for me. And now I'm gonna just go cry in a corner somewhere or whatever. But anyway, next question, guys. Another fun one. Favorite TV show, favorite movie.
I just finished Dark yesterday. The TV show.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a puzzle for sure. But I gotta say that my favorite show still is Twin Peaks, including season 3.
And movie, Anton?
Oh man, I don't know. I'm gonna go with like a more classic pick on that one and say The Departed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I love that movie.
My favorite TV show. I'm a reality TV junkie, man. I can't get into these dramas. I love it. Anyway,
any particular one, Kyle? Or are you too afraid to name
competition? I love competition reality, like
Survivor.
Yeah. Ink Master's real cool.
Okay.
But my favorite one is competition reality called Alone. Like it's literally they drop off one person in the middle of Vancouver Island in Canada and see how long they can survive by themselves in the wilderness.
I'm watching that and it's traumatizing.
Dude, it's crazy, man. Those people go through some shit, That's like, I don't know. I feel like that's real life drama.
It is, but with cameras.
They do all their own camera work though.
Oh, okay.
They're literally alone. It's kind of weird.
Actually alone.
Yeah.
And then
Sounds
movie, Kyle?
Movie, man. I was born in the '90s. I love Keanu Reeves, The Matrix. It's my favorite movie, man.
You're right, yeah.
It's a good fucking movie.
Trey or Andre?
Favorite show of all time is Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that's a good one. You're right.
And I guess my favorite movie of all time is probably the Tenacious D movie.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Pick a Destiny.
Pick a Destiny, baby. All right. Yeah, there we go. Andre?
One of my favorite shows is Mr. Robot.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. One of my favorite movies is There Will Be Blood.
Oh, that's another good one too. Wow, you guys got some great picks.
Except for me, of course.
Well, Kyle, you got some good picks. I was a little hesitant on the reality TV choice, but I think he pulled through. So, next question, guys, inspired by Kyle's reality TV show answer. If you guys were trapped on a desert island and there was one record you could bring with you for the next month, what record would it be?
To be able to be okay, as in we. Instrumental, man. Yeah, add whatever emotions and feelings you want to it.
Oh, look at Anton's got it.
You just gotta. If you can only have one, this is the one.
There we go. Andre or Trey?
I would bring this Vaporwave album. It's called Deep Fantasy by Surfing.
Oh, wow. That's a cool album art. Dig that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite albums.
Trey?
Captured by Steve Cannon.
Ooh, okay. I see
probably
that.
Bold as Love.
There you go. And then the last thing, guys, the most important thing, tell them about Sleeve Cannon, where they can find you at on social media, and anything coming up in the next couple months.
Our Instagram is at Sleeve Cannon. SleeveCannon.com is our website. SleeveCannonBand.com is our Gmail, in case you want to email us to ask us to send you links to our social media. Just Google Sleeve Cannon a bunch, and you'll find everything.
A bunch. Just type it sleeve cannon, and you'll find something, right?
You have to say it 3 times. It's like a Bloody Mary situation.
Yeah.
We also have we went on tour in June, so we're gonna have a live album coming out of that tour. Well, very soon.
There we go. Awesome. Well, you should
follow us on Spotify. Thanks.
Yes, there you go. That was the big thing. Which go check out Sleeve Cannon. All of the links, applicable links, will be in the description where you can find out about their band, their music. Go give them a follow on Spotify so you're notified when new music comes out, so you can listen to it. Want to give a huge shout outs to Erica at Muddy Paw. Always salutes to her. She does a great job. But go check out Sleeve Cannon, as I mentioned. If you enjoyed this interview, share, like it, subscribe. It goes a long way. And thanks, of course, to Sleeve Cannon for coming on tonight to chat.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Brandon.